Have you ever been next to the man you care about deeply, yet still felt entirely alone? His arms might be around you, his touch familiar, but there's an undeniable emptiness. You're there physically, but it feels like you're unseen, close yet not fully connected. And in those moments of silence, a quiet question begins to stir in your heart. Is this love or simply a routine? If you've ever wondered whether a man's proximity stems from real love or just habit and desire, then this message is for you. Today we're going to uncover 5 behaviors men only exhibit during intimacy when their love is genuine, not just performative or physical, but deeply emotional. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what love feels like, not through words, but through presence, intention, and quiet tenderness. If you've ever experienced this emotional disconnect, comment below and share your story. Your voice matters, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth conversations on the nature of love. Section 1, Emotional Presence. When a man's mind, heart, and body are fully present with you, there's an undeniable sense of comfort. There's something deeply reassuring about being with someone who's truly with you, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally engaged. It shows in the way he looks at you, not just a glance, but a gaze that seems to pierce through everything else, like the world fades away, and all that remains is you. This kind of emotional presence is rare, and it's something that a man deeply in love will offer during even the most intimate moments, not just skin to skin, but soul to soul. It's easy to confuse physical closeness with true connection. A man might touch you, hold you, say all the right words, yet something still feels off. You don't feel seen or emotionally supported, people. This is because emotional presence can't be faked. It's something you feel. When it's absent, you feel the emptiness, but when it's there, you feel it in every fiber of your being. I recall a woman once telling me that she used to think everything was fine, but then she realized she was the only one truly showing up. He was there physically, yes, but his mind was elsewhere, distracted by work, stress, or the phone. His body was next to her, but his heart was absent. She felt lonelier beside him than when she slept alone. That kind of ache can't be healed with touch alone. But when a man loves you, something shifts. He becomes aware. He listens, not just to your words, but to the subtle signals your body gives. He's not just going through the motions. He's truly present because this moment matters to him, and so do you. In a world that often pulls us in 1,000 different directions, emotional presence becomes an act of devotion. It's him choosing you over distractions like his phone. It's him putting the world on pause just to be with you, not for himself, but for you. When a man is emotionally present, you feel it in every part of your being. You feel safe. You feel cherished. You feel seen, not just in that moment, but over time. And the beautiful thing is that emotional presence doesn't have to be perfect. He doesn't need to say all the right things or live up to some idealized version of romance. What matters is his realness, his willingness to show up and be present, both in his imperfections and in yours. This is love. This is intimacy. And this is what endures. Sometimes it's not even about what he does, but what he doesn't do. He doesn't rush, doesn't check out, doesn't treat you like a task. He takes his time. He listens, really listens. He notices not just your body, but your heart. Emotional presence in this sense becomes more than romance. It's respect. It's his way of saying, you are worth my time, my focus, my full attention. And isn't that what we all yearn for? To feel chosen, not just in public, not just through words, but in the quiet spaces between two people? If you've ever found yourself questioning, does he really love me? Ask yourself this, when he's with me, is he really with me? Because when a man truly loves you, his presence is his promise. You'll know it, not because he says it, but because you feel it. Charm. Section 2, Gentle Attention. There's a quiet kind of love that doesn't need to shout or make big gestures. It shows up in the smallest, gentlest ways. It's in how he notices the shift in your breathing before you even say anything, or the way he can tell that you're exhausted just by the way your shoulders tense after a long day. It's in how your silence speaks volumes to him, more than any sentence could ever convey. That's what we call gentle attention, and when a man is truly emotionally connected, it becomes second nature. Anyone can respond to your actions, smiling when you smile, holding your hand when you reach for his. But a man who truly loves you pays attention to your feelings, even when you don't express them. This kind of attention is rare. It requires not just affection, but awareness. It takes a heart that's open and attentive. A man who truly sees you doesn't just react to what you do, he responds to what you feel. He picks up on the sadness behind your eyes, the weariness in your voice, the tension in your body. One woman shared how, after a hard day, her husband didn't ask what was wrong. He simply wrapped his arms around her and whispered, "You don't have to carry it all alone." She didn't have to explain, didn't have to break down. He just knew. That's the difference between someone who notices your actions and someone who feels your heart. A man who is emotionally tuned to you will anticipate your needs, not because you demand it, but because he's paying attention. He'll slow down when you need time. He'll stay close when you're uncertain. He'll adjust his pace to match yours without making you feel guilty or too much. Sometimes this care shows up in the smallest of actions, like when he tucks your blanket back over your feet or pours your coffee just the way you like it. These moments may seem insignificant, but they speak volumes about how deeply he is tuned into your heart. Section 3. Unspoken intimacy. Some of the most powerful moments in love happen without a single word being spoken. There are no speeches, no declarations, just pure presence. It's in the way he looks at you, the kind of gaze that lingers, holds a quiet depth. It's in the way his hand finds yours, even when no one else is watching. This is unspoken intimacy. A man who loves you deeply doesn't need to say everything. His love is expressed in his quiet actions, in the spaces between the words. Often we are taught that love needs to be loud, constant reassurance, constant talking, constant proof. But real love is sometimes silent. It speaks in the touch of his hand on your back, the way he pulls you close when you are both half asleep. One woman shared a story about her husband after a particularly challenging day. She was too tired to explain anything. She just sat down on the couch, quiet and weary. Without asking questions, without trying to fix anything, he simply sat beside her, took her hand, and held it. She said that simple act of silent support healed something in her. She didn't need to perform. She didn't need to be okay. She just needed to be. And he was there. Unspoken intimacy is a language of its own. It's not about grand gestures. It's about grace. The grace to be present, to just be together. A man who truly loves you listens to your silences, picks up on what you're not saying, and leans in with gentle presence. Section 4. Vulnerability. True love is raw, unfiltered, and often messy. When a man allows you to see the parts of him he usually keeps hidden, his fears, his insecurities, his past, that's vulnerability. This isn't something to take lightly. Many men have been taught to be strong, stoic, and self-contained. So when a man opens up emotionally to you, it's not a small thing. It's sacred. When a man loves you deeply, he shows you not just his polished version, but also the parts that are still healing, the parts that don't have all the answers. It's not about burdening you. It's about connecting with you on a deeper level. Vulnerability isn't weakness. It's strength. It's the courage to let go of pride, to show you his real self without fear of rejection. Section 5. Aftercare. The true test of a man's love comes after the intensity of intimacy has faded. Does he stay present? Does he retreat? The moments after intimacy are just as important as the act itself. Love doesn't just show up during passion. It lingers in the after, in the quiet moments that follow. A man who truly loves you doesn't roll over and check out when the passion ends. He stays close. He holds you. He whispers something tender, or simply breathes with you, heart to heart. This act of staying, of aftercare, shows that love isn't a transaction. It's a continuous connection. If you've ever experienced this kind of love, one that remains, one that stays after the intensity has passed, hold on to it. It's a love that isn't just about the heat of the moment, but the connection that endures long after. In the end, you don't need to settle. You deserve a love that stays, that holds you, that truly sees you. You are worthy of being loved fully, clearly, and deeply. Now, not someday. Choose yourself and never settle for less. If this video inspired you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Your engagement helps us keep creating content that enriches your life. Thank you for being here. Take care, stay positive, and keep embracing life with an open heart. Let me know if you'd like any further adjustments.